Good morning, Africa, and welcome to day night of FIBA U16 AfroBasket. And the first game of the day is Morocco and Liberia. And now it's time to reach the tournament, starting Liberia basketball. Fourteen Moroccan juniors. 3 Moroccan veterans. 6 Moroccan fighters. 7 Evan Kennedy. 8 Erickson Copa. 9 Simon Sky. 11 David Leon. And team number 5 Koso Lopez. The head coach of Liberia is and now, this is Morocco Number 6 Ismail Ghazi. Number 7 Lukman Sada. Number 9 Hamza. Number 8 Number 22 starting the national right here. To the official part, the Commission of Sera Rwanda, the Commission is Kenton, Bacharo, Mozambique, because our PA, Institution Sera Rwanda, as well as Sera Royal from Uganda.
Bonjour à toutes et à tous. J'espère que vous vous portez bien. J'espère que vous êtes bien reposés. Good morning to everybody. I had to speak some French, obviously, for my Moroccan friends, my Moroccan basketball fans. But we're going to do it in English this morning. That's right. Basketball language is international. And so is broadcasting. Angelo Tsagarakis, your host, once again. I hope you're not tired of me, guys, because I love you guys. I love how consistent you are following the U16 AfroBasket. We have the men's bracket, the women's bracket out here in Kigali, Rwanda, and everything is popping. And these are the last games of pool action for both Morocco, Liberia, Mali, and Egypt today in Group C. All four teams will compete in battle. We already know that Mali and Egypt punched their tickets to the quarterfinals. The question is, with which seed? Who will finish first of the group? Both Mali and Egypt are undefeated. Morocco and Liberia could not come up with a win, and this is the game for each team. Not only do they need to win to get in contention for the last quarterfinal spot, we already know that Uganda will be the first best third place finish team that will come out of the pocket. And now it's everything being played between Rwanda, who finished third in Group A and has an aggregate of -18 over the 3 games Rwanda has played against Ivory Coast, Angola, and Sierra Leone. And now both Morocco and Liberia have negative points aggregate over the course of the first 2 games, -23 for Morocco and -25 for Liberia. So you see, all 3 teams are pretty close, but one of them has its destiny in other people's hands. Rwanda is going to be watching and paying close attention to this game right now, hoping that the points aggregate over the course of this game between Morocco and Liberia does not exceed, for the case of Liberia, a win of Liberia with a 7 points and more advantage, and for Morocco, a 5 points and more advantage. So the best case scenario for Rwanda is a win from either team that ends up being a close game with no one winning by more than 5 points. So you pretty much have the table all set up. I never was the best in math, but I was still decent enough that I could come up with those calculations for you guys. The math needs to be mathing, and the question is, which team shall punch its ticket to the quarterfinals in 2 days for the men's? We have a lot to say about the talent pool available on both teams. Better keep an eye out for Mehdi Berada, number 10 for Morocco. Ruben is balling. Shooting percentage is a bit low, but he's still doing a very good job, averaging 19 points per game and 4 assists. If he can add a little bit more efficiency from long range, the kid would be all tournament team worthy all day, every day. Extra pass, he heard me. Got that first shot attempt in the corner. The ball did not want to collaborate. Over the top and the rim. Be hard to convince today. You're gonna have, ooh, are you kidding me? Sofiane Ben Bougrin Ben Rezouk. Get your name told in full when you do those kind of moves. The hang time and the sweet left hand finish. Oh, we got a nice game going on already. I like when the intensity of the game does not spoil the quality first bucket. David Evans, the second bucket in a row, excuse me, for David Evans. And yes, you have to make sure that you stay inbound before you catch that ball. A little lack of focus on that one. David Evans, who's the second leading scorer for Team Liberia, but the best player valuation index with 19 per game. The man averages a strong double-double, and I'm talking about strong. Hercules strong, 12.5 points per game and 13 rebounds with more than 5 offensive rebounds per game. They're gonna need another strong performance from David Evans today if they want to have any chance to join the quarterfinals party. Morocco may have maybe a little bit more depth on paper, but the truth of the matter is you have more weapons, more players that consistently propose solutions and bring out their echo to the offensive effort for Liberia. You got a David Liban averaging close to a double-double as well, 8.5 points per game and 9 rebounds. You have Edward Coleman, who's shooting the ball real well from long range, over 37%, averaging 8.5 points per game and over 5 boards. So Liberia, a clear contender for knockout round action. Spins and finds the way to get that bucket to go. Ooh, Little Dime, watch out. Don't hurt yourself, buddy. These are always scary falls. When you get off your feet, you jump up trying to block somebody, and the offensive player fakes you out of your shoes. All you're hoping for is to not have a bad fall. And I just hope that Erickson Cooper, he's okay. I've seen many players leave the court injured. Cooper, he's okay. He's a bit shaken up. Obviously, probably bruised up a little bit, but I hope that left wrist, he's okay. So one of his teammates dab him up. So hopefully nothing major for Erickson Cooper. Two. Second free throw in. Ismail Gamri. No love on the touch. The ball rimming out. Morocco, not the last team willing to run, not the last team willing to push the pace. Good pass. Attacking the gap. Extra pass. That's the way you play, but you gotta reward the collective effort. A lot of unselfishness. And that's one of the things that I clearly need to mention when thinking about Morocco. It's a team that was always close, always there, but just kind of lacked the finishing touches. You're thinking about a loss against Egypt where Morocco was playing an even matchup, but they kind of broke down in the third. But they were tied up all other 3 quarters in the game, and they ended up losing 77-67. They shot the ball poorly from long range, 5 for 21, and that pretty much cost them the game. Steal. Liberia on the move. Some way, somehow, the ball ended up in the hands of Kamara Koso. Sometimes you got to get lucky a little bit. And back-to-back turnovers. Morocco shooting itself in the foot right now. Good thing they made a good effort to come back on transition defense, but Morocco needs to stay away from turnovers. The game shall get complicated. And the thing about Morocco that I actually appreciate a lot, they don't turn the ball over much. 14 turnovers per game, which is very, very high level in comparison to most teams in the tournament. A lot of teams have a propension to give the ball up too easily. A lot of teams averaging close to 30, some of them over 40 turnovers per game. So the average is close to 30 a game overall, and the best teams average about 20-something, 22, 23 turnovers. Morocco is way low in comparison to most teams with 14. So the one thing that doesn't help Morocco so far being thrown in a very deep pool. Pool C is by far the most balanced and competitive pool in this tournament. You have Mali, Egypt, that are, before the competition start, heavy favorites as contenders for a medal. So then, when you're Liberia and Morocco, you end up in this pool, and it's complicated because you got to take one of those giants down. If you don't, then you battle among yourselves. Try to be one of the top third place finish in the event. Nice take. Good body control. David Liban. Another turnover is Cookies. Good transition defense, but if you give it right back, that's going to end up being an unsportsmanlike because you foul from behind and you're stopping the break illegally. You have to make sure that you're in front of your opponent when you're trying to stop the transition. And you cannot be the last defender either. Liberia with 6 turnovers already, and Morocco with 7. So probably both teams are a bit nervous. There's a lot at stake. Winning is the first step. You want to win big, or as big as you can. If you keep the game close, Rwanda will end up being the 8th team in the quarterfinals bracket. Battle for the ball, pass fake. No touch, and a little fade from Cyrus Gay. Nice give and go, the body control, no. Good legal contest. All clean. David Evans making sure he does not drop the hammer. Nice pass and the catch. Cyrus Gay gets his first bucket of the game. Liberia going up 4. Ball pressure. Edward Coleman, active hands, a little bit of a body pump, but soft enough that the referee won't call it. And one thing that I've noticed in this AfroBasket this year is that the referees allow the kids to play. They allow the game to get quite physical, not in the sense of hitting people hard and playing dirty by any means, but they allow legit contacts They allow the game to get to a point where players need to make the decisions and earn their buckets and win the games. It's very important, because you're thinking sometimes when the referees have the whistle too easy, you're looking at contacts that we're not impacting the game negatively being whistled, and then it ends up being a free throw fest. And also late in the stretch, late in the game, you hate when there's like a soft whistle that kind of gives the game away to a team. You want players to earn their win. That's my personal philosophy. I don't know if you share it, and we see the fall right here. Ugh. Landing on his wrist probably. Hopefully he'll be back. So did he kind of kick the ball back here? Let's see. Yeah. But now with his foot, probably with his leg, since it was not voluntarily done. Referees let it go. Nice spin, body control, Berrada. Ready to compete, as always. Oh, that's a big bucket. And you're thinking that might be a bit of a rushed shot. When you have full court pressure, you're trying to make sure that you have a good shot selection. You don't allow the defense to rush you with your decision making. But it does not matter. David Liban giving a 7-point lead to Liberia. And right now, Liberia is one bucket away from being virtually qualified to the knockout round. I'm gonna keep track on that all game long. I want you to understand, guys, there is a lot at stake for three teams that are directly or indirectly involved in this game. Rwanda, Liberia, and Morocco. Only one spot. Oh, heat check. Heat check. Liberia, what's going on? Edward Coleman giving Liberia a 10-point lead. Morocco scrambling. And this is the typical turnover. When you're in the corner, you're trying to propel yourself forward, and you take that little back step to give you a little boost. But if you do it a little bit too far back, step out of bounds. Ooh, silly turnover. Unforced error right there. Erickson Cooper lost in translation. You can hear Liberian coaching staff just giving great energy, encouraging. Ball. Once again, Liberia doing a poor job outlanding the rock. They're just giving the ball back to Morocco, and that could be costly. Liberia needs to make sure that they do a better job outletting the ball, and these are silly turnovers, just careless. You have to have more discipline if you're Liberia. Ooh, but he's out of bounds. The pass was sweet, but I would say that Nail Ninis, I'm mistaken, it is Ninis, yes it is. Nail Ninis was watching the play a little bit too much. Foul drawn, good aggressiveness right there. Grabbing hard. 11 turnovers for Morocco. Remember, they average 14 turnovers per game since the beginning of the tournament. So 11 in the first quarter. That tells you they're rattled. They're not handling the pressure of this game well. And there is a need for Rashid Bougash to find the right words. At the end of the first quarter, he's going to have a short timeout. Coach Bougash needs to make sure his kids settle down. They have to make better They have to make better decisions on the half court. 11 turnovers is way too much to hope to qualify to Friday's action. There's going to be a late call on the play. Edward Coleman caught by patrol. Drops in. Two for two. That enables Morocco to get back under the 10-point mark. Full court pressure translates to a steal. Following up the mess. Another bucket. That will help. This is a strong scoring boost provided by Nael Adekambi. Liberia, once again, shooting itself in the foot right there. Piling up turnovers right now, 9 turnovers, and all of these turnovers happen in a way that is more than preventable. This will be the end of the first quarter. As of right now, Rwanda all stressed out, watching Liberia taking a 7-point lead against Morocco. This is going to be exciting and interesting until the very last second, let me tell you. Keep my mental calculator ready. As you saw in this first quarter, 12 turnovers from Morocco, 10 turnovers from Liberia. This is obviously not good for neither team. Both need to take care of the rock much better. They both need to settle down a little bit. Liberia got a little bit happy feet when they got up to 16-6, up 10. They started turning the ball over. starting giving the ball back to Morocco without even crossing half court. They had a hard time settling down and also setting up in a way that prevents those type of turnovers. You need to have more support, have somebody at the midcourt, in the center, maintain at least 2 ball handlers, 2 solid guards in the backcourt to move the ball up without undergoing too much pressure. And stay away from the sidelines. Sidelines act as an extra defender. Liberia did a good job getting the ball up. No stress. Ooh! Give me another one of those. David Liban. 8 points. Liban 2 for 3 from long range. And just like that, Liberia is boosted right off the bat, starting the second quarter. Like gangbusters. 3 for 5 from long range. And the ability to run up the court like the great athletes they are. Liberian boys going up 14, putting Morocco's head underwater. David Liban keeps shooting the rock like that, it's not going to be much hope for Morocco, let me tell you that. David Liban averages 6 3-point shot attempts per game, but his percentage has not been up there. Actually, all of his percentages are not good so far in the tournament. He's averaging 24% overall on a 12.5 shot attempts per game. 25% from the 3-point range. He's shooting the ball well from the free throw line, but he's only attempting 1 free throw per game, so don't really want to judge on that yet. But he's taking a lot of shots. He has the 3rd biggest amount of shot attempts on the team, and there's a reason for that. He's more than capable. And shooters shoot. Cannot get caught up with the drought. Great ball movement. Morocco is a team that plays the game well. They have a nice guard play. The main thing is, decision making shall make the day or kill the day for you. Layup missed, 3 against 2. Great pass. And this time it's Morocco going on a quick 4-0 run. So the timeout enabled Morocco to kind of figure things out. Oh, and 1. Big bucket for Usman Kaiser. Kaiser is playing close to 18 minutes per game, shooting the ball very poorly. Only 17%, 1 for 6 on average, but he's grabbing 6 boards, remaining active. Trying to translate good defense into better offense, but this time Koso kind of forced a little bit, trying to drive that baseline. The man knows how to find the angles on the glass. The lefty showing off the skills once again. Berada. Berada is the man holding the keys for Team Morocco. He wanted a call, he's not getting it, and Berada lets his opponent know, you ain't gonna block me that easily. Also, Berada knows how to get the ball way over the white square, which is where it's like a no man's land for blocking. There's nothing going on there. I don't know any athlete. Actually, I do know a few, but they're very, very few. But I don't know in that age group any athlete capable of going up over the white square to go and block a shot right now. So if you want to stay in a safe place, just get the ball over the white square. So Morocco making a run, coming back within 6. This is the scenario right now that Wanda hopes will maintain itself all the way to the end. Liberia winning with less than 7 points difference. Another turnover unforced. That's the worst way possible to come out of the timeout. This has to be frustrating for coach. This has to be frustrating for Liberia. Erickson Cooper with his 3rd turnover. And now another back-to-back turnovers. Thought about it. That's poor decision making right here. Berada forcing, and Liberia just the gift that keeps on giving. It's a poor decision right here. You got to kick it out to the corner. You have something better available. That's a great fast break. That's the way you execute. No unnecessary dribble. Just court awareness and good passing. 28-22. There is a technical foul. I don't really know who is responsible for the tech. Who got caught by patrol for excess complaining? Excessive complaining, I don't know. Didn't catch that. All I know, Morocco now back in the mix. going to be a trip to the line. Morocco, who's averaging 15.5 points per game, shooting only 35% from the field. But the man is close to a double-double. He's very aggressive. There is a reason why they look for him. There is a reason why he has the ball in his hands often. Knocks down the first. And the second. Back to a 7-point lead, but Morocco is looking better, feeling better, playing better. Top of the key, using the glass. Why not, buddy? Why not? I ain't mad at you. Sometimes you need a little help. Jalal El-Raji knocking it down from deep. And Morocco could come back within one. That's a great pass and a great finish. 30-28. Are you not entertained? You better be entertained. We got to move past all the turnovers from the first quarter, and another turnover that could be the tie game. Going the other way, missing. Morocco could take the lead with this three. The offensive board. What activity. Morocco is relentless. They'll fight. They'll come back at you. Don't ever count them out. He's gonna have to shoot it. Throwing up a prayer. The ball did not connect with the rim. Liberia with the ball. Running it up. That's a foul drawn. That's a new trip to the free throw line. Also staying aggressive. This game can go either way. We already knew that before coming in this game. We already knew both teams were competitive. Both teams came up short for multiple reasons. Lack of shooting, lack of outside shooting efficiency, sometimes costly turnovers, but they were competitive. They kept the games close. They usually broke down in the third quarter, and they were facing mighty opponents with Egypt and Mali. Now, in an even matchup, both teams keeping things uncertain. We can hear the Liberia coach. He's working just as hard as his players, let me tell you. Being vocal, active, encouraging, trying to guide. in the corner, the ball rimming out. That's good transition right here. Berada drawing the foul. Alvin Volley Jr. Try to stay straight up. Try to make sure his arms didn't drop forward. Sometimes when you have to go through contact, it's very hard. Your momentum naturally have you kind of fold forward, especially when you withstand the hit. Game is quite entertaining. I'm not going to deny that. Liberia with 16 turnovers, Morocco with 15. They've settled down. Doing better. Off of Ben Rezouk. And some way, somehow, he found a way like a little mouse to get through the tiny hole. Alvin Vonley Jr. gets the tough bucket. Liberia up 4. A little floater. Good idea. The touch was not soft enough for Ismail Al-Kamri. Spinning baseline, got to use the glass, can't find the angle, but he hustles. Got the possession back, but not for long. David Evans gonna have to run back now. Match up with Nini's down low. Staying with the 3-2 zone. Liberia covering up high. Pretty much giving up space in the corners. Nini's good fake. Good footwork, making sure he does not travel. And now Morocco back in this mix once again within one possession. What do you think, guys? Is Wanda going to escape the danger of this game? Both teams staying up close all the way to the end, and with the point average as of right now in favor of Wanda for the more favorable points aggregate over the course of 3 games. And maybe one of those 2 teams is going to go on a crazy run and just win big in the 4th. Who knows? We've seen Liberia go up 14. Turnover, or the ball deflected. Turnover. Good defense by Evans. Holding his ground. Keeping it clean. Timeout requested. So let's break down the statistics a little bit. We got Sofiane Ben Bougrin, Ben Rezouk, 8 points, 4 for 7 from the field, 6 assists. Only 2 turnovers, 3 steals, 14 play evaluation index. Ooh, that's nice. Mehdi Berada, 10 points, 4 for 7, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, but he has 4 turnovers, which dropped his play evaluation index, but he's still performing well. Got to give credit to Nael Nini's with 8 boards already, 11 play evaluation. For Liberia, we're going to think of Kamara Koso, obviously. He's not shooting the ball well, but he has 5 assists. And he has 8 points, shooting 2 for 8. We've got to give credit also to David Evans, whose name I've mentioned quite a bit. 4 points, shooting 2 for 6, 8 boards. He has 2 steals, but he has 1 block and 2 steals. He has 3 turnovers, but he has 2 steals and 1 block to compensate. 9 player evaluation index. Balanced matchup, balanced performance. 33-31. Koso missing yet another one. Actually, that's the opposite. Koso cleaning up the mess from Gay. Gimme. Kind of went too fast right here. Koso with his 10th point in the game. Shooting 3 for 10 now. It's a good shot. He was completely off balance. Kind of threw that one up there. Not a bad shot. Good flash, giving some opening, providing his teammate with a solution, attacking that zone. Both teams playing in zone, both teams trying to force the opponent to shoot from deep. He keeps on shooting and he keeps on missing. Naila Nasrami shooting 1 for 5, 1 for 6 now from the 3. So going to halftime, Liberia leads by 4. A lot of regrets for Liberia. All these silly turnovers went up 14, up 10 in the first quarter, providing Morocco an opportunity to close the gap up and get some confidence back. It is the way it is. So, we're gonna have less than a 15-minute break. Don't go too far. We got much more U16 AfroBasket basketball awaiting for you here in Kigali. Trois minutes avant la reprise de ce match, le Liberia et le Maroc qui bataillent dur. Less than 2 minutes before we start up this game again, Liberia and Morocco battling 35-31 in favor of Liberia, and Morocco now is scrambling to find solutions. Both teams playing zone defense, but with some different subtleties. Liberia plays much higher, 3-2 zone, trying to rush the rhythm of the offense and trying to force corner shots, which Morocco has not found as an efficient weapon quite yet. Morocco shooting from deep, 1 for 17. Let me say it again, 1 for 17. And Morocco is only down 4. That just lets you know there is much room for a turnaround in the second half. Can they pull it off? We'll see. Liberia, on the other hand, has not been chucking it up from deep. Liberia has played a much more controlled game overall, even though Liberia turned the ball over 18 times. And you're going to tell me, how are they controlled if they turned the ball over that much? Well, let me tell you, the main problem for Liberia is to get past half court. They've turned the ball over about 5 to 6 times just trying to get the ball past half court, inbounding the ball, doing things like that. Once they get past half court, they're doing a much better job. The shot selection is actually pretty decent. 40% overall, shooting 14 for 35, 3 for 7 from deep. So on that end, you're not going to get much critique from me. But it's really the half court, the first half court, where they kind of spoiled their offense because they're shooting the ball better. They overall played a game that was more stable, but those turnovers gave Morocco life. Liberia was dominating, led all the way up to 14 in the first half. And sure enough, Morocco found the way to make a comeback under the impulsion of Mehdi Bourada and Sofiane Ben Rezouk. Now, starting off the third quarter, will Morocco figure out that zone? Will they find some outside shooting efficiency? 1 for 18 now. Obviously, if it's not broken, don't fix it. Liberia defensively has no reason to switch it up to a man-man. Quick shot. Not the best shot selection here. No reason for Liberia to rush it. This is great ball movement right here. Nini gets no love. The ball rimming out. Nice little take right there. Coach Bugash very frustrated right now. Calling for a substitution immediately. The substitution, as mentioned, Lukman Hakim Kada back to the bench with his ears chewed out. What is going on? What are we waiting for, guys? Take because no one relocated to the opposite corner. 3 against 1 with the hang time. Clutching once, making sure the block attempt goes by undetected. Kamara Koso, much better shooting percentage now, 4 for 11. 12 points for him. And that's what I like to see a bit more. Instead of forcing it up, trying to shoot quick with the defense waiting for you in the paint, you just dribble it out. Good job by Erickson Cooper, but unfortunately, Liberia could not come up with a bucket. That's it. Quick take. Taking it all the way. Usman Kaiser with now 6 points, shooting 3 for 5. And Morocco right back to calling a timeout. Morocco with 19 turnovers. It's obviously way too much, particularly for a team that only turns the ball over 14 times per game on average. So let's see if Coach Bugashi's timeout will pay off. It's not going to pay off because the ball is turned over. And now Liberia has control over its destiny for sure. Watch out with those ambitious passes. Young Cooper. Cooper with 3 assists and 3 turnovers. But he has the best plus-minus of his team, along with David Evans. When he's on the court, Liberia is up 10. And that's a silly turnover. Not paying attention right here. David Lebon with his 4th turnover of the game. These are the turnovers I'm talking to you about, guys. Not even passing half court. Nice, the footwork. Nikambi bringing Morocco within 8. For Morocco, the task is high. The challenge is big. Not only do they need to recover and win, but they need to win by more than 5 points if they want to make it to the quarterfinals. Push in the back. All of them happening Pool C. Liberia a bit frustrated because the offensive boards multiplied but did not convert into a made basket. Liberia does retain possession of the ball. The hustle right now. Clear advantage of Liberia. Denise, some way, somehow. The ball is turned over. Denise, some way, somehow, maintain control of the rock. Holding control of the game. Not sure what happened here. So the referee showing the jump ball sign. Getting back to Liberia. Trying to go for a quick backdoor action. The deal was not bad. The defense was clearly caught off guard, but pass it in the back door. It's got to be forward, not backward. Somebody running full sprint towards the rim cannot bend backward to catch the ball. Ninis putting way too much protein in that layup attempt. Couldn't use the glass softly. Range of target. Evans fighting and saving it. That would be a huge bucket, but he stepped out of bounds. Stopping his dribble, can get him in trouble, but he has great footwork. That's a great basketball IQ play right there. Stay aware of what the defense does. Defense overplayed the return to the middle. He went to the baseline. 11-point lead, Kamara Koso. 14 points. 4 rebounds, 5 assists. Good fake. There should have been a whistle there. No questions about it. But that's why you have to follow the play no matter what. That's why you have to make sure that you make the effort until the ball goes through that net. Adekambi with yet another offensive board. Morocco is not going to fold easily. It's a good shot, the ball rimming out. Fortunate for Liberia. Lucky break for Morocco. And yet another bucket with Ninis this time around. Koso going strong to the cup and drawing the foul. Another pair of free throws. Moroccan ladies looking upon the boys. Koso on the free throw line, misses the first. Koso shooting 4 for 7 from the free throw line now. Attention. Perte de balle, le Maroc qui revient à 2 possessions, à 6 points. Et le Liberia qui ne peut pas se permettre vis-à-vis du double objectif de gagner, mais de le faire aussi avec un écart conséquent pour pouvoir se glisser dans les quarts de finale vendredi chez les hommes. Vous savez, j'ai tout le calendrier des matchs. Hein. Koso, man, beautiful move, Koso, 14 points, make it 16, 6 for 14, close to 50%. The man is balling out. The man is on a mission. He's not going to be denied. Koso thinking about going again, and he's gonna travel. He went too far. Told you, the referees, they let the kids play. If you're going somewhere out of control, you're not going to be rewarded with a whistle. Being aggressive is one thing. Being under control is the difference maker. Very long range. Berrada! Finally something going on. He was 0 for 4. From deep before this one, but the transition defense nowhere to be found How can Morocco allow for Usman Kaiser to dribble up the court like that uncontested? Especially after a made basket. 3 against 1. Liberia too fast, too furious. Great extra pass. Way to drive the defense, way to fool the opponent. And every time Morocco makes a run for it, every time Morocco comes closer to making this game stressful for Liberia, Liberia comes up with a few defensive stops, a few transition opportunities. They capitalize on those opportunities. They bump the lead back up to close to a double-digit lead. Some clock. We are within the last 2 minutes of the third quarter, and Nail Anas Rami is chucking up threes, but his shooting fundamentals clearly need work. He shoots it up fast, not very balanced, doesn't really use his hips. And he's shooting poorly right now. 1 for 7 from long range, 2 for 9. Naila Nasrami only played 1 game, 3 minutes to be completely accurate. Played 3 minutes against Mali, didn't play the first game. Morocco making another crack at it, making another run. Free throw does not go in, and guess what? Remember what I told you about those half-court turnovers? So the ball given back, luckily, to Liberia here. Liberia is struggling. Morocco trying to come back. Going twice, maybe the third time. Not a charm this time. The ball turned over. The Moroccan fans pushing, trying to give some energy, trying to give a boost, a mental boost. Liberia committing a silly foul right here, being in foul trouble. Sending Sofiane Ben Bougrin Ben Rezouk on the free throw line. He only shot 1 free throw so far in this game. And he's shooting 75% for the tournament. One for 2. Big board for Koso. Morocco putting a lot of defensive pressure. Nini's with the great steal. Outletting the ball, but turning it over. Oh, going from great to bad, just like that. How to spoil dessert, 1-on-1. Nini's with the great hustle and the great waste at the same time. Good pass. Good reversal. Rada takes it all the way. Had the option to give it up to Nini's down low. He said, let me take care of business. Only 6 points. Ooh, Koso. Ooh! Beautiful footwork. Kamara Koso, 18 points. And the N1 on the other way. This game is going to go back and forth until the end. Let me tell you, Morocco is not going to go down easily. Morocco will not back down for anyone. Liberia will have to fight until the end to first get its first win of the event, to second, potentially earn a spot in the quarterfinals. So, let me bring out the mental calculator. We got right now Liberia winning by 6, which will make it an aggregate of -19. -19 does not get the job done, as Rwanda has an aggregate of -18 over the course of the 3 games that Rwanda played in Group A. We're not talking about Morocco, because Morocco now has an aggregate of -29, forgive me, -29. Morocco needs to win. Morocco needs to win big. Minimum 6-point win for Morocco to get into the quarterfinals. Are you not entertained? If you're not, you should be. Got a lot of games going on today. We're gonna have even more games in the next few days. Right after this game, we'll have Egypt and Morocco in the women's bracket, then Cameroon against Kenya, still in the women's bracket. Last men's game at 4:30 UTC time, 6:30 local time. Egypt against Mali for Group C supremacy. And tomorrow we start classification games and quarterfinals in the women's bracket. Defensive board and the layup. Big bucket. Ben Bougrin Ben Rezouk with 13 points. And this man right here, Gay, trying to make himself noticed. The man has 8 points, shooting 4 for 7, and he's been balling out. 4 rebounds, 3 assists, 14 player evaluation. Cooper. Slow down, extra pass. Probably needed to get the ball moving. David rebound, but Good active hands prevented the extra pass to happen. For Camara Koso. Pass for a wide open three. Cyrus Gay with a good look. 7 seconds on the possession. They're gonna have to find a quick solution. Shooting up an airplane is not going to provide what you need. Mid-range on the baseline. Bit off target. Time is of the essence. Oh, these are those turnovers that I'm talking to you about. Berada, great pass. It's not going to be an and-one. But Liberia keeps on making those silly mental mistakes. These turnovers are so preventable. They are so avoidable. Seriously, guys, it has to be frustrating. Because these are things that coach cannot control much. Coach, you're observing that from the sideline and you're just pulling your hair out. Close to a new turnover. Again, Morocco struggling tremendously from long range. 2 for 24. Actually 2 for 25 now with this new miss. Great no-look pass. Beautiful dime. Morocco coming within one possession. This is the money time. And this is another silly turnover. Liberia, too nonchalant. Erickson Cooper dribbling the ball up like he can afford to be walking around. Morocco will keep on putting pressure. No team is even close to foul trouble. So you can keep your hands active. You can keep on looking for steals. Now that brings the amount of turnovers to 27 for Liberia. Morocco does have 25 turnovers. Now you got to throw out of the window all those statistics of missed shots and all these things. Because Liberia is shooting 3 for 12 from long range, 5 for 11 from the free throw line. The game has evened out. And Morocco now has the ball to tie things up to 56 apiece, or even, who knows, take the lead. Got two options for that, an and one or three. Taking too long to develop the offense. Look at the ball pressure, looking at this, another turnover. Morocco. Gonna be a foul. Against Abercrombie. Against Berada. It might be against Berada. Yep, it is against Mehdi Berada. Berada, who has 6 turnovers, way too much for a point guard, particularly a point guard of his class, and Liberia keeps on turning the ball over, keeps on having offensive possessions with no shot attempts. Passing it forward, easy layup. Koso with the assist. Big Liban with another bucket. Liberia up 4. These are the shots that need to fall for Morocco to take the control of this game. It has never had since the beginning. And these are the big shots that Liberia make, that Morocco did not. David Liban, big bucket getter. Ice in his veins. Liberia cannot feel satisfied being up 7. Winning is the first step. Winning big is the second. Liban, 13 points, shooting 5 for 14, 5 boards. Does have 4 turnovers, but he's coming up big in the fourth quarter right now with this shot. Come on, Koso, 18 points, shooting 7 for 16, 8 boards, 6 assists. On his way to a quadruple double with 11 turnovers. I have to be a little mean. I have to tease those kids. I have to. It's the coach in me, guys. 11 turnovers. That's way too much. But What a game for Kamara Koso. If you can still afford to have 10 points player evaluation index, and you've turned the ball over 11 times, that means you're doing something great. Let me tell you that. Another steal. Good job staying composed. Cooper not forcing up a pass. It could potentially end up being a turnover. Uh-oh, heat check. Heat check. Heat check! And I love the reaction from Erickson Cooper. Dropping to the floor. Can't believe his eyes. Beautiful pass, but you cannot spoil dessert that way. Being under the rim, missing. Oh, the man, he's going crazy. He's going insane. Ooh. That is the true definition of a heat check. And what a block. David Evans. Liberia. Spectacular performance in the fourth quarter. Everybody getting hyped up in the gym. I understand why. And if you don't get hyped up, you don't love basketball. Good defense, clean. And that is a bad fast break pass. These are still young kids, U16. They have to master their emotions. They have to learn how to control them, tone them down in times of great excitement, tone them up in times of struggle. And another turnover right now. What could have been said about Liberia earlier in the game is now going to be said about Morocco. Unless Liberia says, look, we haven't lost our bad habits yet. Oh, look at this kid. Look at the wittiness. Look at the footwork. Barado in traffic. Faking once, faking twice. Still don't jump? Let me fake you out a third time. That's what you call composure. But this might be too little too late. Maybe Berrada with 18 points. Cooper slides it off. Great pass. The man of the hour for Liberia is no other than David Lebon. David Lebon, 18 points, 7 for 17 shooting. Cooper gives it up. And I don't think that Liberia needs to rush. Up 10 is good. That's a foul, no and one. That's going to be a trip to the line for Lale Raji. Shooting 1 for 8 in this game. Free throw missed. We are now very likely, it's not over. And I'm just saying, we are very likely going to see Liberia in the quarterfinals. It's a good pass. Unfortunately, couldn't quite get control of the rock. David Evans. Evans with the board. Evans, 13th rebound. Passing it forward. And who else but Kamara Koso, the leading scorer for Team Liberia. 20 points, 8 for 17, 12 rebounds, 6 assists. What a game for Kamara. Minute 28. Morocco very likely to finish winless this competition. Morocco will have to settle for classification games. This is a silly turnover. Don't close yourself out in the corner. On the sideline. Why do I call it the corner? The moment you get to half court, once you pass half court or you're close to passing half court, the half court line becomes one side of a box. The sideline is the other side of the box. The potential double team you're gonna face makes up the last two pieces of that box. Don't get closed up in the box. Try to get the ball to the middle. Stop going to the sideline. Are you kidding me? Alvin Vonley Jr. with one of the dimes of the tournament. Might be too little too late for Barada. The three in the corner. And the foul in the paint. Usman Kaiser. It's an 8-point game. Liberia still not out of the woods yet. Remember, you have to look at the points aggregate. Liberia needs to keep playing and keep the advance. Usman Kaiser, cold-blooded, knocks down the first. No pressure. One for two. Uh-oh. The three that could potentially spoil the party for Liberia. Naila Nasrami, 2 for 8 for long range, from long range, 8 points. It's only a 6-point game. Barada with the foul. Morocco can still afford to commit a few fouls. Morocco could still send the game to overtime. It's not over. And a turnover. Ball given back. Unfortunate turn of events for Morocco. Liberia with 33 turnovers. Morocco with 30. Morocco more than doubled its average of turnovers in the tournament. This is an important timeout for Liberia. They need to inbound the ball. They need to do a good job securing the possession. 14 seconds left on the offense. Morocco can no longer afford to foul. Both teams in foul trouble. Berrada with 24 points, shooting 8 for 17. 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 9 turnovers, 16 player efficiency index. Morocco, 22 points, shooting 50%, 12 rebounds, 6 assists, 12 turnovers, and 17 player efficiency index. Koso, who's shooting 50% on the line today, 4 for 8, will be the one trying to put Liberia up 8 in order to pass Wanda in the overall points aggregate. Koso, if you didn't know so, there's ice in his veins. Up 7. Can he make it up 8? Yes, he can. Yes, he can. Liberia needs a stop. That's a 3. That's good. There's a foul in the back. It's a 5-point lead. Morocco will keep fighting, trying to send the game to overtime. Oh, missing is costly right now. Rada kicks it out, extra pass, wide open 3, no. Verada draws the foul, 2 free throws coming up. Knocks down the first, keeps on adding up to his personal account. 25 points, shooting 7 for 10 from the free throw line. Misses the second. And the ball in the hands. Edward Coleman. Coleman has 2 free throws now. 2 big free throws. It's on the first. If you're Liberia, what do? You miss it on purpose, trying to get the ball. Do you make it? You miss it. Liberia needs a steal. Barada shoots the 3. Liberia wins by 5. That's a great win, no doubt about it. It's a great win, but it's not going to be enough. Liberia will finish with a minus 20 aggregate over the 3 games of pool action, which stands Uganda, which has an aggregate of plus 6 in the quarterfinals, and Rwanda at home here in Kigali, minus 18, shall be the 8th and last team in the quarterfinals. We shall see Liberia again. Morocco winless in pool action. Let's see what happens in the classification games. Outstanding performance, Kamara Koso, 24 points, 12 boards, 6 assists, 19 player efficiency rating. We're not going to talk about the 12 turnovers. Mehdi Berada, 25 points, shooting 8 for 18, 5 boards, 5 assists, 5 steals, 9 turnovers, and 17 player efficiency rating. There you have it. Angelo Sagarakis signing out for now. I'll be signing back in later on today for the last game of pool action in the men's bracket. And it shall be between Mali and Egypt for Group C supremacy. So, leave you guys to enjoy the rest of the games until later on today. Have a great lunch, a great day. Catch you later.
Ari